at this moment in time, and those who are on the replay, greetings. So we're going to go ahead and get into your collective reading on today. And for those who been enjoying the messages here on this channel, and if you are new, greetings, but make sure you all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also share out the videos. And then of course, if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you could definitely do that. You can find the links, my Calendly link in the description box below, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started looking for which card I'm gonna be using first, but also trying to clear the energy here and balance the energy out, and just asking only spirit to be in here to help to relay the messages, to allow the messages to come in true, accurately, and clear, and on your timeline, so you could get the answers, the direction, and anything else that you would need on today, okay? Alrighty. Let's see which cards we're going to be using. So I'm going to start with my dating inspiration, and then we're going to go into the love and relationship deck, and any other decks that spirit leads us to use on tonight, okay? So happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and give the messages to the collective. What's the energy on tonight? What is the messages that they need to hear on tonight, Spirit? And I'm just going to ask for 3 to start with the main energies with this cards. So what are the messages here? Give me 3. But there's one card that fell down. Do I need to take that? All right, I'll just ask for 3. 1, 2. And give me one more. Start with the main energies here. Gratitude, Spirit. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so the first card we got is Crystal, Tourmaline, and Haru. Your energy flows where your attention goes. That's a good one. Let's see the next one. We got Polly, Pumpkin, and Finn. If there was ever a time to follow your passion, now is that time. And then the next one, which is very interesting, almost like the first one, right? Penelope, Quick Sparkle, get your magic on. Wow, I absolutely love these cards for you at this moment in time, because as you can see, you see 2 of witches here, which may indicate that you come from a line of witches and many witches, and you may be a witch woman or a witch man, but definitely you do have this magic within yourself that you may or may not have discovered already. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you have to really be careful with the magic that you have, because anything that you say, any type of energy, whatever your intentions are, it definitely will create the outcome for you, right? Because it says right here, your energy flows where your attention goes. So whatever your energy is, whether it's high, whether it's low, whether it's negative, or whatever your intentions are, you know, since you're so magical, that is the outcome that you will create in this simulation, in this matrix, in this, you know, world that you live in, right? And so a lot of you all are using the tools, which is your magic, to be able to create, you know, the life that you want. And a lot of you all are focusing on your passions, right? And Spirit is allowing you to know if you have passions or you had dreams that you had left and you need to dust off, now is the time to dust those dreams off and really be able to focus on those and pursue those at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Because this time, at this moment, it may be divine timing or it just may be a perfect time. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your passions is, now is that time to be able to pursue it at this moment in time, because you have, as you can see, you know, in these cards, you have the magic within yourself. You have the tools, you have the wand, you know what I'm saying? You're in that energy, that high vibrational energy, that positive energy, that uplifting energy, you know, and that's why this is the time to do so. You know, whenever you are in a low vibrational energy, whenever you feel down, whenever you thinking of negative thoughts, that is not the time where you should create, or that is not going to allow you to create, you know, the beautiful life you want, especially at this moment in time when you're thinking about, you know, pursuing your passions, whether that is a business idea or growing your business or getting a new job or doing another type of a creative type of endeavor. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to actualize that if you are in the energy that goes against exactly, you know, the energy that you need to be in, if that makes sense, you know. And a lot of you all, since you come from a long line of witches, you know, you got like this witch blood, right? And you have so many, you know, different type of powers and gifts, you know, within yourself. And a lot of y'all are just now discovering that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why Spirit is telling you, like, right now, I know, since you, especially since you're in this type of energy and you are being activated in your energy and you are growing and you are spiritually developing your gifts, this is the time where you can immediately, speedily be able to create and actualize, you know, the beautiful life that you want, right? Especially when it comes to the passions that you are pursuing, you know, at this moment in time. You see what I'm saying? I love this energy. It's so, you know, beautiful, you know. Greetings, everyone that is coming in. Greetings. It's good to see everybody. So make sure you all, if you haven't subscribed, you subscribe and like. Give it a thumbs up if you like the messages so far. You could go to the right-hand corner, 3 dotted lines, and click on the thumbs up, okay? So, Spirit, do we need to transition into some more cards here, or should we continue with the daily inspirational cards? Okay, so we're going to use a little bit more of the daily inspirational cards because this energy is good that is coming out of these cards at this moment in time, you know? And so a lot of you all are changing and transforming and going through a metamorphosis, you know, at this time, obviously. And a lot of y'all, again, are discovering your powers, are discovering your spiritual gifts at this moment in time. You're being activated, you know what I'm saying? You're being also elevated to a higher rank spiritually as well, which I think is also, you know, a beautiful thing, you know. And that's why Spirit is allowing you to know, like, this is the time where, you know, whatever you love, whatever you want to do, whatever your passions are, this is the energy that you need to be in, and or you already in the energy to be able to create your life, you know what I'm saying, to step in at your destiny. I am hearing for some of you all. Okay, so we're gonna get, you know, a few more cards here. Give me a few more cards here, Spirit. Gratitude, gratitude. Oh dang, we got 4, and we're gonna take it. Okay, there it goes. I was like, I know I had another card somewhere. All right, and so we got Jack and Aura. Never miss a chance to dance. We got Cosmo and Flute, soar in the direction of your dreams. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the energy, couple energy here. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Flapper and Blood Wing, true friends stick together every step of the way. I'm seeing it. What? Guess what you are actualizing? Guess what you are manifesting at this moment in time? I'm seeing 222. You may be seeing the angel number 222 or 22. As well. So make sure you check out those messages. Those are some side messages for you at this moment in time. And then we got Amelia here as well. So And Amelia says, courage is being yourself every day in a world that tries to conform you, you know? So a lot of you all are pursuing your passions, and one of your passions is to get married and or being in a partnership if you're not already in a partnership, right? And you all wishing to be in a harmonious relationship, and a happy relationship, and a lot of y'all are in or will step in to a partnership where you will get married to your twin flame, to your soulmate, you know what I'm saying? Depending on if you know that you're on a twin flame journey or not. And it's going to be very harmonious. As you can see, you're going to be very, happy. And a lot of y'all, if you haven't had kids, you definitely, out of this love relationship, you will have a child, you know? And a lot of y'all are entering into partnership with people that you already know, people that may be your friend or be your best friend. So a lot of y'all are going to be best friends with your lover, with your partner, with your soulmate or your twin flame as well, you know. And if you, haven't met them, definitely you will. And a lot of y'all, maybe going to go out on a date, maybe dancing, but never miss a chance to dance. And a lot of y'all are going to meet people that you have never met before, right? It's going to be a person that is different from the people that you are usually with. And again, some of you all that are on a twin flame journey, you're going to get back with them, and or you're going to meet your twin flame for some of you all. So there's different type of dynamics and situations when it comes to partnerships here. And once you meet this person, especially this twin flame connection, you definitely, because you are friends, you definitely going to stick together and stick together for a lifetime for some of you all. And all you have to do is soar in the direction of your dreams. Again, it might be connected with something that you are going to do, something that you are very passionate about. You may meet your partner there. You may meet this soulmate connection there in regards to your career, in regards to what you like to do. So you may have that in common. Not only dancing, but for some of you all, you might have that in common, but also, you may share the same passions or be in the same field when it comes to a career and or a business as well. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on, your circumstance and the timeline that you are on. So definitely take whatever resonate, leave what doesn't, And a lot of y'all are stepping out of your comfort zone. And like I said before, embracing who you are, because you're finding out that you're so magical, that you're so powerful, that you are different from everybody else, that you have spiritual gifts, and if not, you definitely should be very courageous to be able to step out and really reveal or show exactly who you are and what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you all are witch women. Good work on this earth in regards to helping other people with your spiritual gifts, with your magic that you have within yourself. You know what I'm saying? With the spiritual gifts that you have, you definitely do, help and support people as well. Okay. So give me one more, and then we're gonna go to the love relationships deck to see a little bit more into your relationships, because a lot of y'all, since a lot of you all are here and or will watch the replay, you definitely have different relationship dynamics here. But let's get one more from the daily inspirational deck, and then we'll go to the next deck after this. And then we have M, Take a walk to clear your mind. Yeah, a lot of y'all are in this energy, this high vibrational energy, this Zen energy, because a lot of y'all take the time out to work within yourself. You do meditation and exercising and stretching. You drink a lot of water. A lot of y'all may be conscious in regards to what you eat, such as a vegetarian or a vegan, as well, and or will, and or maybe that's the path that some of y'all need to take when it comes to your diet or whatever. But again, you see all these hats, all these things on their heads that elevate, right? You see that, you see the eye over here, and you see this tree little thing on their heads, because that means that again, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing things like you have never seen things before in your environment, in this world, in this matrix that we, are in at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? You're opening your third eye to discover and see things that you have never, seen or even known as well. Your crown chakra is rising. And a lot of you all with all these crowns and stuff like that, you definitely are a part of the one of the royal bloodlines, spiritually perhaps as well, So you have a lot of type of regal type of energy, about yourself as well. You have this energy of being a leader as well, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of y'all are emperors or empresses, especially when it comes to your past life, I am getting as well. And so you're showing up in this simulation, in this ether, in this lifetime, to be able to exude that type of energy, even though you may not, be an emperor or an empress of a country or a state, if you get what I'm saying. But you definitely exude this type of energy, and you are royalty. So therefore, it does show that coming from your energy. And some of y'all probably dress this way. Some of y'all probably wear things on your heads, wraps and stuff like that, to indicate that you are a part of a royal, bloodline here as well. Okay, this energy is really good. Okay, so let's go to the next cards, love and relationships, to see these individual love relationship dynamics and how that's going to work out for you all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard when you are this regal type of person. You're coming into this lifetime, with this type of energy, with this high vibrational energy, the royal type of energy, with this leadership type of energy, and the energy that demands, respect and love. And that comes with, also a lot of money as well, right? If you are a part of the royal, bloodline or whatever, money does definitely come with that, right? So you also demand the right type of partnerships at this moment in time too, because they may be connected to your purpose, to what you will do here, in this ether, in this timeline that you are on at this moment in time, right? So Spirit, what do they need to know about their relationships here? Gratitude. Can we have a few more cards, please? Gratitude. All right, so we'll just take these for right now. Okay, if I can lift this up. It says new opportunities, business, job, or career. Yeah, we just finished talking about, how much money you will have as well. And with these new opportunities that Spirit is giving you, you know what I'm saying, in regards to a business opportunity or growing your business or a new job or career, definitely this will be opening up for you really soon if you're not already experiencing this. And again, rich coming up financially. Again, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? You definitely are rich and or will be rich, because that is part of your birthright. That is part of your path because of who you are, being a part of this royal bloodline, or having this energy, that you have, being very divine and powerful, and very activated in your spiritual gifts as well. And that's why you get this, or you also are supposed to, right? You're supposed to. So if you're in lack right now, definitely you will not be in lack anymore. With these new opportunities will bring a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Even if this is from an inheritance or some type of unexpected money, no matter what it is, Spirit is definitely going to make sure that you get the opportunities, especially when it comes to this wealth that you are ordained to have, that you are destined, to have, okay? So you definitely are going to be coming up financially in so many different type of ways, spiritually, materialistically, And when it comes to your partnership, your person is saying, I want to court you and make you mine. So a lot of y'all are dating someone, you just met them, you're dating someone, and they definitely want to court you and make you mine. So they are not playing at all whatsoever. This is a gentleman that wants a court, a feminine energy, and this person is courting you to definitely get married, okay? I don't want him or her, you are the one I choose. So definitely, you may have already been in a relationship with this person, and or this person realized from all their other experiences that experiencing you, they will or want to always experience you. You know what I'm saying? They choose you over all of their past relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because they realize from experiencing you that you're the best person that they have ever met. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, a lot of y'all are in soulmate connections and twin flame connections. So therefore, they are resonating with that. They see the familiarity. They have this deep bond and connection with you. So therefore, they already know that you are going to be their person. They already know that they want to court you and get married already. You know what I'm saying? So this person that is coming in or that you're dealing with is not playing with you at all whatsoever, because they know what they want. They are a mature, real man. They are a mature, real woman. You see what I'm saying? They don't play no games because they are used to being in partnership, especially with an emperor or an empress. They are used to this type of lifestyle, and they know that it's going to benefit them more than ever. And with y'all being together, being activated together, that is also going to produce this wealth. And that's one of the reasons why you will become rich, because of this partnership is all tied together. That makes sense to me. It definitely is all tied together. That's why it's so important to be in the presence of the people that is going to benefit you, especially when it comes to partnerships. And with this person, and not only are you not playing, but your person is not playing at all whatsoever. People don't realize how important it is to be in communion, to be in a union, to be in a marriage. It's very important, and God blesses it. Spirit blesses this union, marriage. And that's why this person is not playing. That's why you are not playing. That's why you don't play. Even if you were younger and you played in the past, you're saying all of that is over with. I know what I want. I know who I want. And therefore, I'm moving forward. Because you're the person that they choose, and you choose this person as well. Love spells, the book of spells. So I don't get that this emperor or empress, is using love spells. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting perhaps there's someone that is in your energy that may be of the past or in the present that is casting love spells on you to make you want them and or be with them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if you are already in this relationship, or maybe in the future in this relationship, people are going to be very envious and jealous of this relationship, because they are already going to see who you both are, you know what I'm saying? Because of how you look, because of your energy, because of the work that you do. And people are going to be very jealous and envious of that. And therefore, how do they do that? How do they separate you? You know what I'm saying? By trying to do love spells and take your partner. But because of the connection and the bond, and because of the past history, even in past lives that you both have with each other, nobody or nothing is going to be able to separate this connection, separate this bond at all whatsoever, because you have a contract with your soulmate, with your twin flame already. Okay. So what else, Spirit? What else do they need to know about their connection here? Give me a few cards, please. All right, so I got 3 cards that fell on the floor. Let me go ahead and get these. All right, it says, will you come home with me tonight? It's all a miscommunication and understanding. Okay. And it says ex stalking on social media and around your living area. See, so we finally right away are able to see exactly who that person is that trying to do love spells on your person. It's this ex that has been stalking you, stalking around your house, where you work at, especially on social media, on fake accounts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is jealous and envious of your relationship, and therefore they're trying to do some type of love spells, you know? And this is probably a kitchen witch that not really too experienced that is trying to do this. You know, they bought a book of spells or whatever and found a love spell and they just trying it out. And obviously, like I said before, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So not only are they going to court you, you know, but definitely, you know what I'm saying, they may ask you to move in with them too. You know what I'm saying? Because you already been going to their house, you know what I'm saying, spending time with them over there, or they've been over your house, because it says, will you come home with me tonight? You know what I'm saying? And maybe when you first meet this person, you know, they may ask you to come home with them tonight and never leave you after that. Spend the rest of your life with this person, okay? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? So get this ex that is stalking and stuff, they can't do nothing. You know, they can't touch you or your partner or try to, you know, break you up from your person or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely won't be able to do that. But they think so because they have this little spell book that they've been trying out, right? It may have worked on somebody else, but they just don't know that you and your person is different. You know what I'm saying? You're on a higher vibration, you're on a higher path, on a different journey here. Different people, different souls, you know? And leaving the past behind. Yeah, even if you are already leaving the past behind when it comes to your ex or your person's ex. They already left them behind, and they leave in not only their ex, but also anything else that didn't serve them, that was low vibrational, you know what I'm saying, or circumstantial, whatever it may be. Definitely you are leaving the past behind, and your person is too. Y'all both leaving the past behind, because it doesn't serve you in this present moment. It won't serve you in the life that you are leading at this moment in time. You both are very prestigious. No matter what you're doing here in this lifetime, you don't have to be a leader of a country or a state or whatever, because you are who you are, no matter what. Because you have reign in the past, in your past life, you know? And your person and or you are very romantic. And that's one of the qualities that you like about your person like about you. You know what I'm saying? Very romantic. Your voice is soft and soothing. So you may have a very soft and soothing voice. And that's probably one of the reasons why your person like you as well. You know what I'm saying? One of you all have light eyes, either brown or green or any other light color eyes, or that may be your person. Just a little bit more clarification for some of you all to resonate. But walking away, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, this person not only left the past behind when it came to their ex, but they're the one that walked away from the relationship because they found out that that person or the relationship no longer served them and their purpose here. You know what I'm saying? We go through different type of relationships because, you know, we're supposed to learn a lesson from that. And that's all it was for your person and or you. So therefore, after you learned the lesson, you just walked away, okay? And never turned back, and or your person. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more from here, and then we're gonna get some last messages from Romance Angels deck. So give me a couple more here, Spirit. Give me a couple more from here. What else? One more. Gratitude. All right, what you spiritual. So now, as you can see already from the beginning of the reading, you're now on this spiritual path, right? You left the life that you were living. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are leaving like religious type of congregation or lifestyle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Breaking away from that and now leading a very spiritual life. So you and your person is spiritual, and or you are. But I feel like, you know, both of you all are very similar. So I'm going to say both of you all are leading a more spiritual life. You and your person have long hair as well. All right, so that's the last card from the love and relationship. So we're going to get some last messages from the romance angels. Hopefully you all are enjoying the reading on tonight. If you resonate, definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel. We would love for you all to be a part of this awesome, growing, loving family here. Make sure you share out the video if you're on the replay, and also like the video and comment. All right, what's some last messages here for the collective? There's some last messages here, Spirit. All right, we got some that came up. Got one that came up. We got chemistry. Okay, give me a couple more cards. Gratitude, one more. Oops, okay. I'll just take those. So obviously you have chemistry with your person. You always had chemistry with your person since the beginning, since you first laid eyes on them. You had this chemistry, you had this bond and connection. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So no matter what, if you ever even broke up, you will always be attracted. Youthful playfulness type of a spirit about yourself. Yeah, you grown people for sure. You're not childish, you're what? Childlike. And that's why you both, you know, connect with each other, you know, so well, right? And so this is your person. Spirit is saying, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you haven't met this person yet, for sure, by watching this reading, you definitely will be able to meet your soulmate and or twin flame. So keep the faith, all right? But like I said before, keep an open mind. Confirmation, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So definitely it's not going to be the same people that you dealt with in the past, of course, because you have elevated, grown, you know what I'm saying? And definitely your taste and what you want and desire have automatically changed, you know what I'm saying? With you growing up and you know, learning. Definitely the person's going to be, you know, different in regards to their maturity. Because why? Because you're mature, right? So definitely keep a open mind when it comes to that. You're not going to meet anybody that you have ever dated before. You know, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, this person actually really care for you. They really have feelings from you. And again, romantic, you definitely will have this romantic type of connection. You know what I'm saying? Your person will be very romantic, and or this is you. Okay, Last but not least, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes. So again, if you haven't met your person, definitely they're going to make the gesture. You know, they definitely are going to pursue you because they automatically going to feel this connection, this chemistry, this bond. They're going to feel the familiarity of you being, you know, their soulmate. They're all automatically going to know. You automatically are going to know, and that's how you're going to know that this is your person. You know what I'm saying? Even if you date other people and have other options and stuff, you definitely will be able to tell exactly who this person is because you're going to see them, you're going to look in their eyes, you're going to feel a certain type of way, you're going to feel automatically this romantic type of feelings and stuff, this connection, this chemistry that you have with them. And this is one of the ways, how are you going to know that this is the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. Let me know how y'all feel for the ones who are on the replay in the comments box. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and also share out the video. And of course, you could book with me and get a personal private reading. All you have to do is look in the description box and go to my Calendly, click on that, and you'll be able to book with me in regards to your private reading, okay? Gratitude so much for coming on and spending some time with me on today. I definitely look forward for y'all to come to my lives. Make sure that you click on the all bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified, okay? I show you all so much gratitude, love, and light. Until next time, bye for now.